Russia likely caused Europe's largest man-made disaster in decades? Ukraine's foreign minister.
Here's a summary of the article.
Authenticate users, apply security measures, and prevent spam and abuse, and if you do not want us and our partners to use cookies and personal data for these additional purposes, click Reject All. If you would like to customize your choices, click Manage Privacy Settings. You can change your choices at any time by clicking on the Privacy and Cookie Settings or Privacy Dashboard links on our sites and apps.
This post received a score of 44,000, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
For those who also care about nature. Le Monde. From NYT.
And the last largest being Chernobyl, where they tried to cover up and refused aid for several weeks. Great track record for Russians in world history.
Russia refusing aid when it comes to nuclear reactors is a bit of a theme. For example, the Kursk disaster.
That was in 2000 and the leadership was, oh fuck.
Yes, it was later revealed that had Russia taken on the offered aid, almost all sailors who survived the initial explosion could have been saved.
So it's not even a choice. Saving their lives and accepting they couldn't personally save them and instead needed Western help was more embarrassing than just letting them die.
Yes. Welcome to life and death in Russia.
Did Russia just destroy the water supply to Crimea by destroying this dam? Doesn't the canal that supplies water to Crimea come from this reservoir? Edit. I think the original post is getting downvotes by Russian trolls or bots. The original post keeps having major dips in score and now only has a few hundred upvotes than this comment, yet the original post started out much higher when I originally made my comment.
Yeah, looks like it. I guess they don't have very high hopes of keeping the area around the dam nor Crimea.
Scorched earth is as old as the Russian Empire. They can get utterly fucked.
The thing is, they mainly used scorched earth tactics in defensive wars. How well will it work when Ukraine just pushes to its borders and then stops?
It will work just as effectively as always. It causes long-term economic damage to their neighbors and reduces their ability to raise armies. It's an effective tactic if you want to cause suffering.
Yep. If Russia pulls back now, of course it's a huge victory for Ukraine, but significant damage is already done. Raiding, pillaging, literal raping, and occupying for a year. Significant damage to infrastructure. But I wouldn't be surprised if a victorious Ukraine gets assistance rebuilding and forming a bulwark against further Russian encroachment.
They've been occupying for years, not just a year.
True, but they thought Crimea was a done deal, so they probably weren't pillaging all that time.
Russia caused a man-made disaster in Ukraine? It's almost like that's happened before.
At this point we can almost call it a sad tradition.
Tardition.
The loss of life and livelihood from this reckless and selfish act by Russia will reverberate to all segments of society for generations. With food scarcity already critical around the globe, this will make it worse. Prices will increase and innocent people will starve. Putin needs to be called out for this outrage and swift consequences brought to bear on this heinous, selfish and reprehensible war crime.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.